Good morning, folks. We've got top science news, progress from last night's educational video on coronal holes, and we've got a lot coming up later today. But let's begin with our star over at spaceweathernews.com. The last 24 hours have been very quiet as the sunspot group decays and turns away, while over to the left it is hard not to notice the dark coronal hole appearing. Quickly on the solar wind, we did see more of those short-lived spikes in telemetry, but the geomagnetic conditions indicate that it was only about as powerful as its moderate speed. Earth systems ticked up slightly, but we're still all green over here. I'll reiterate that these central patches are likely just sparse plasma coverage and not true coronal holes. Per last night's video on coronal holes, indeed, we do see our equatorial buddy incoming now. Gotta note what's happening in Central America as we show the quakes in sequential order here, making a break for the equator. High risk grows on either side of that line painted with epicenters. Let's come next to Mercury, where new research suggests its crust is about 20 to 25% thinner than everyone expects, and that it is more dense than aluminum. Given the discovery of water ice at the poles of Mercury, it might require revisiting the subcrustal hypotheses as well. William Herschel discovered a somewhat puny little galaxy in September of 1802. It would be a long time before our satellites and telescopes could properly image it, but indeed, we're looking today at Hubble's detailed capture of not just the stellar population, but the wispy dark clouds shrouding the galaxy. Lastly, on the article front, we see light in the universe so well that the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics believes the best way to find more galaxies is to find their cosmic jets, their active galactic nuclei. They have produced some of the best cosmic images and animations over the past decade, but to find new, faint, distant galaxies, they'll have to be looking for little streaks like this. Some scenes here from last night's coronal hole video. It is well worth it, and it is linked right below this one. It is Saturday, so we've got our upcoming podcast in a few hours, and our website chat session will be at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We also have a cool release later today right here on YouTube, so lots going on. Lots to see. We've got your wind maps and shots of our star to close. We greatly appreciate your support. We'll do this all again tomorrow, right here, but right now it's 5:05 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.